Hello and welcome to Legacy Flat Roofing and Sheet Metal. Today we're here on, I'd say, an early 1900s old Victorian style house, quite large house. It's been turned into a business and rental units. It's a bit of a history behind this roof. They've had a roofer come in, price the job. They've awarded them the job. The roofer did portions of it and now has gone MIA, so they've called me in to come take a look at it, see what I can do. I'll show you the roof. There's flat roofs involved, there's also a slope shingle roofs involved, so I'm going to look at the whole thing. I'll tell you exactly my assessment of it. I'll tell you what I think we can do to correct the roof and correct the condition it's in, and hopefully bring up the value of the house. They are running a business out of here, so they want prospective clients to come, when they come in to have business meetings and stuff, they want to give a good approach and give a good feeling when people come to the building. So that's what it is. We're downtown London, and basically I'll just explain to you what I see. If you're afraid of heights, this isn't the job for you. So here we go. Okay, so the start of the house is way over there. We have the flat roof up there, and then we have slope. So it's a quite large project. Have to be careful not to film myself off the roof, and be careful where I'm walking. So we'll start from over there. You can see a newer style shingle and an older shingle. The old roofer came in, he did portions of the roof and then left. You can see closely there the older shingle and the newer shingle. Now what I got to do, I have to determine how much is left of the old shingle, the price to repair it, and I'm using the existing shingles that were left on site. The old roofer even left his safety line here. You can see it running across the roof line. Basically just disappeared. Okay, so we'll start with that flat roof over there. Looks like in pretty rough shape. I'll zoom in. I'm not obviously going to walk there. You can see the discoloration of the membrane. You see a skylight there, the flashing of the skylight. It looks in pretty rough shape. Some cone flashings definitely look like a lot of patchwork and repairs done to that roof. I can't tell you if it's leaking. They've been in the building for a year and a half. They have some false ceilings, so they can't tell you if it's leaking either. The part I'm standing on, they haven't rented out, and the renter is complaining that he's getting water on his head. So we have the new shingles, but if you look closely, the old eaves trough is still there. I'm not sure if that was part of the quote or not. When you put in new shingles, you like to put a new eaves trough too. It just solidifies it, gives it a nice look from the street, and also just cleans stuff up. It's not lineal foot wise, it's not a very high price if you're getting this much work done. You can see he even left his jack there, his standing jack. So the flat roof I'm standing on, if you look down, you can see a capped cone here, just upside down. This isn't, it's a common detail, but it's not a good detail, because after a while this mastic starts to crack and get brittle, and water can just penetrate right inside there. So we like to see a better detail, that whether we see a gooseneck conduit coming out and the top of the gooseneck faces down, so water that hits the top comes down, it can't end up coming back up into the gooseneck. There you just have water will end up sitting right here, and eventually all that mastic will crack. If you look over here, I won't look backward, this is a unit I'm standing next to, an HVAC unit. If you look at the base of the unit, you see cracking. So I can pretty much 100% guarantee you that this guy is having water into his apartment there. You see membrane flashings coming right off. You see membrane flashing coming right off here. This is the base. You can peel that back. Water can easily get back in there. We got two skylights here. I can tell by the condition at the flashing detail that this is just mastic that's been poured down. We want to see a solid 2-ply modified membrane to actually make it watertight, not just mastic kind of gooped on there. Anybody can do that. You can see here the mastic is drying out and water is sitting on here. And what's going to happen there is that mastic's going to crack, dry out, and just eventually make its way through to the plywood substrate and make its way inside. I was talking about the mod membrane. You can see it there. It's deteriorating, and they just kind of goop mastic on top. We have metal flashing here that's coming off. Now the metal flashing isn't the waterproofing membrane, but it definitely helps if it's installed properly and it's done right. That'll shed water, help to shed water anyway. So my job here basically is determine what needs to be done versus what has already been done. It's going to take me a while. I can't obviously film it. Oh, you can see that. Look, I'll zoom in there. What you're looking at there is the actual wood substrate. It's completely exposed. It's been raining in London for about 3 weeks, so he has no water protection at all at that junction, and so we got to get this roof repaired as fast as we can. I'll give him a price and we'll go. I'm not going to comment on the work that has been done, just because I don't want to. So, the shingles that have been installed, we have a hatch I had to climb out of. You can tell the area I'm standing on is only approximately, maybe 8 squares, 6, 7 squares. Not even, sorry, maybe 4 or 5 squares. So, you can see the condition of the shingles over there. So, I was talking about holes ending up in the mastic. Well, you can see right here there's a hole. Water can get in right there very easily. So, that's something we want to correct. So, that's it. Just want to basically wanted to show you the job, show you what I'm up against. So a client called me with the condition that he'd like me to use the existing material because he's already paid for it, and basically repair what the last roofer couldn't get to or didn't want to do, whatever the situation is there. I have some work. I got to look at the other flat roof. I got to get to it. So it's a nice job. You know, it's a big job. It's an intricate job. We have a couple flat roofs. We have different system of flat roofs. We have a 4-ply BUR on that side that I couldn't show you just due to safety, and we have shingles. We have eaves, ridges, gutters, downspouts. It's definitely intricate. It's something that really you can learn a lot from. If you have a shingle job, this guy, he paid for the material and he paid for different aspects of the job. Only pay for the material once they get to site. And I know some contractors, they want you to pay for the material because they don't want to get short-handed in the end if the client doesn't want to pay. But only pay for material that you see firsthand. If it's on the job site, pay for it. If they've worked a week, if it's a large job, 2 or 3 weeks, if they've worked a week and they're requesting payment for that week, by all means. Don't pay for what you haven't seen, and don't pay for work that is yet to be done. So just a little tidbit there for you. It might save you a headache in the end. So again, it's Legacy Flat Roofing and Sheet Metal, Southwestern Ontario. My phone number is at the bottom. Give me a call if you have any questions at all, advice, if you'd like me to come and take a look at your roof. I'd be happy to, and I will let you know how this job goes. Okay? Thank you very much. Hope you learned something. Thank you. Bye.